Yep.
Launch control active.
Oh,
my God!
Shit.
Oh my God!
We'll have to bleep that out.
Oh my God! What?
Yeah, we'll just keep it at the speed.
Okay.
I feel like that's just easier to read. I love the screen. It's very nice. It's amazing. Wow. I love the pops and purples are amazing. How would you say is the best route for us to get on the freeway?
Freeway, let's say, probably could make a left at the next light.
Next light, okay.
Well, I guess the second. So we're gonna go straight through this light, and then after, so go straight here. It'll be a left at that light up there.
Gotcha. A left.
Yeah.
I love the pops and burbles. They sound amazing.
They're super like controlled.
Yeah,
like just shows it that the motor like has power. You know, it's such a good balance.
Oh yeah. I agree with you.
I love the green. The emerald is my favorite.
There's more colors here than the older generations.
But you know what? A lot of these colors are very similar and just not super...
Coral. I like this one. This one's nice. Coral. Interesting. That's very nice. Straight through on the left.
Like,
okay.
so you go under the bridge?
Under the gotcha. I love the layout. I love how easy it is to access everything. It's like everything is already here.
That was the big thing that they said about iDrive 8 was, or at least what I heard, the way that they kind of sold it to me was that it was super accessible the way an iPhone would be.
Yeah, pretty much.
Super simple.
It is.
And it is. Definitely is.
I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. This was amazing. The screen was like a home theater.
Yeah, a lot of people really didn't like it because of the way it was integrated with the cluster.
It's very nice. And you can change the cluster many ways, so you can add the map and the speed.
I think that's my favorite thing.
It's perfect.
I mean, coming from an E90, like, I mean, obviously it's super basic, and I actually didn't even have iDrive in it, but I mean, the old iDrives were pretty much, I mean, nobody used them, they were terrible, and then this is just, I mean, so fully customizable. You have like your G meter readings, you have all different sorts of ways that you can read your tach, speed, and everything like that. So many different ways to customize.
You can really hear the pops and bangs, like much more than you'd think on a stock exhaust. This is a dyna.
Until I take the cats out.
Oh, you haven't taken the cats out?
No, yeah. I mean, everything is completely stock other than the exhaust. But
let's see how she picks up.
From the mid-pipe back.
Let's see how she picks up. Oh my god. I don't know how anyone could desire more power. This is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. Like, it hustles. It just kicks you in and goes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The torque is really nice. It's like super punchy. The xDrive helps with that a lot.
But you know, in talking about the older iDrive that we were going back to, imagine for 2003, that was an advanced system though.
Right.
Because we look at it now like, yeah, it's not very good, but for 2003, most cars never even had touchscreens to begin with, or screens at all. And they already had navigation in the iDrive, the four-way, or what is that, six-way or four-way selector on the knob. And, you know, when I was growing up, I saw these iDrives, I was like, this is amazing. They're so technological, like the 2003 7 Series.
Right, being able to use, you know, the knob to control.
Yeah, I
everything
thought
and
that
stuff
was
like
amazing, and even driving these cars today, like recently I drove the 2002 7 Series. I actually thought the iDrive was really cool. It gave you all the functions, the navigation, the seat controls. Yeah, it's a little more tricky than these ones, but hey, come on, again, it's 2002. It's 20,
Right.
almost 21 years ago. So,
I would say they're way more in touch with, you know, what people expect and want with
Mhm.
like this newer update.
yeah.
I think it's really cool. A lot of people don't like it, but for what it is, for what you're getting, definitely worth it.
Yes.
From a purist standpoint, I totally understand. Like, yeah, you know, you want to have your like analog gauges and stuff like that.
course.
But
No, this is perfect. It's not distracting. It's got a perfect color vibe. You know, some virtual cockpits, you look at them and you're like, this is really annoying. But these ones are really good.
yeah, a lot of people's complaint was that this screen was an afterthought because of the way that it's put on the dash. But that is something that I like, having sat in it and having used it and gotten used to it. I can tell that the only reason somebody would say that, the only way that you could come to that conclusion is if you didn't sit in the car
Yeah,
and like
of course.
you just saw pictures of it, which is because I felt that way when I saw pictures.
Oh,
of
really?
it. 'Cause I was like, it's kind of like meh. Until like I've sat in
Oh,
it
yeah.
and used it every single day. Now I'm like, okay, this makes a lot more sense. It wasn't just like a whatever type thing. So.
No, honestly, I was a big fan of it when it came out. Even in the pictures, I thought it was really nice. It looked beautiful. And then I driven the i4 M50, and I loved the setup. I thought it was great. And it was very, very cool.
We talk about how you can't see like anything out of these windows.
No, you
from the
can. I mean,
side.
I can see him fine. And
From
this
the
is
side, though?
this is 20% and what is it? 35 and 20.
5 on the sides.
Oh, this is 5 on the sides.
Yeah,
Gosh,
5
I thought this was 20 actually.
5 on the sides, and then I believe 30 or 40. I honestly can't remember right now,
Wow.
but 30 or 40 on the windshield.
It means
But
you got really good headlights. Because
yeah, no, actually, it's crazy how much I haven't had a problem seeing out the windshield. It's not that
Right.
bad. But the sides are definitely
yeah.
an issue.
No, it's good.
If I'm trying to back up at night,
Oh,
trying
well,
to park into a space or something, forget about
let's
it.
open up the window a bit. Let everyone listen to the exhaust sound,
Yeah.
because it's a entertaining sound.
See, I like the Emerald. For me, is the most like,
You like this one?
yeah, it's the most presentable to me.
Gosh.
It
Yeah,
has
it's nice.
it stands out more than the other colors. Like the
Y-
blue is
yeah.
just kind of like whatever.
It's still nice.
The other ones are very soft, subtle colors. This is the most like,
I wish they kept the orange.
I do too. I really wish that they kept a lot of the old colors that were in the iDrive 7.
Well, the only ones that I personally use is lilac and orange. That's it.
Right.
I don't use any. And
There's
green. And
not
green.
a-
There's nothing else that I
There's
use.
not a purple one.
Oh, there's
Like,
not a purple
there's
one here?
not a single purple option. That was what I was like, what the heck? Like, because I really like it.
Yeah.
Like, if we go
The settings.
to
Yes.
interior lighting, there's no.
I'm sure there's got to be a way to
there's
customize
no
these
pur-
colors.
That's what I always wondered. Like,
Because
rose
it's like Volkswagen.
is like pinkish white.
I think the green and blue are really nice.
Yeah. I agree. And the yellow.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's
Yellow's
just.
kind of cool. Actually.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a color, so
Right. Yeah.
it's not such a big
At the end
deal.
of the day, it's still a sick M340. So. We gotta go back through that tunnel.
Oh,
And give a good,
Yeah.
good ass.
let's check the U-turn radius,
All right.
which I think is going to be good.
It's pretty good. It's
We'll see.
pretty good.
But I'll have to
It's
roll the
not
window.
like, it's not crazy. It's not something like you'd get on a car that has like 4-wheel steering. But I mean, for a sedan, it's what you'd expect, I think.
You'd be surprised when I drove a CT5 Cadillac V.
Oh,
That car had a
that
worse.
just sounds like
no,
it.
no. The U-turn radius was worse than an Acura MDX. I'm not even joking you. It was
Wow.
that bad.
Huh.
Like I had to. The typical U-turn that I would make, per se, even in a Highlander, a Murano, I would only need 2.5 lanes or 3 lanes to do it. CT5E, I needed to actually back out because I couldn't.
No way. Like a truck.
Like a truck. So if we can make this U-turn in 2 lanes, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 flat out, because if she can do that turn, I think it's perfect. I mean, the only other car I can imagine you'd have a better U-turn radius is like, I don't know, a Fiat 500 or something.
Right, yeah. Like
That's my guess.
an i3.
i3 exactly. But this is actually a comfortable mid-size, almost a mid-size sedan at this point. All right, let's give it a try. Oh well, apparently we didn't even need two lights.
Yeah.
All right, let's.
Hear the turbo.
All right, let's. Yeah. Okay, let's. Yeah, we got it. We got it. I love the brakes. They're very solid.
They're solid. That's exactly the word I would use for them.
But this is what's surprising to me. Power-wise, it feels identical to my X4. Like,
right,
when I floor it, I feel the same exact power. I feel the same exact acceleration, which is
right.
interesting because the X4 is a very heavier car.
How many pounds?
It's 4,500.
And this
39,
I think is
39 or 4,000.
right.
Think
It's almost four.
four. Yeah. Again, but that's 500 pounds.
Right.
That's like
yeah.
it's like putting.
You're shaving off like half a second on a 0 to 60.
Well, you think so, but it
maybe.
still has about the same 0 to 60. That's what's fun. Maybe they. I don't know. I don't know what the trick is because the 60 to 130 times are virtually identical on the X4 and the sedan. So I'm thinking, is it really 382 horsepower? Or oh wow.
God.
Ooh. It actually has like a rev limiter too. Oh,
I love the shift light on it. It's such a
my
cool
God.
feeling. Like
Yes.
that's something that
Yes.
before you'd only get on like an M.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also noticed the heads-up display is really different. Like they changed it up drastically over the.
It's way different.
Because the older models had one kind of heads-up display, then the other ones, like the newer generations, have a different heads-up display all the way to 2022, and now in 2023 they actually made it look like the older heads-up display but with more features, which is interesting how they came up with that. But yeah, once we finish our driving, I'll let you take over, and we're gonna see how quickly she gets up to 0 to 60. And
sounds good. I'll be working on thinking about doing my a nice little launch control.
yeah, actually, yeah, okay, perfect.
See,
perfect.
so the car does supposedly have launch control.
It does have launch control.
But I've never successfully gotten it
Well,
into a point where it says like launch control active.
Do you want me to try that right here? Because I can show you how we can get that working.
Go for it, because I've tried it plenty of times.
Okay.
And
so what you need is you need traction mode.
Traction all the way off.
No. I
thought it's
no,
DC off.
you keep traction. You do not do DC off.
I thought it was all the way off.
Just watch the dashboard. No. Okay, so we're in Sport Plus. We're in transmissions and Sport. We have traction. All right, you ready? Let's see.
Brake all the way down.
Yes.
Foot to the floor on the gas.
Let's
and then
see.
Usually it'll active, right?
It's supposed to say launch control active.
Right.
And then when you let go, it's going to change the shifting algorithm, and you're going to get a whole different experience of how the car shifts and accelerates.
Huh.
So if you were doing DSC off, I don't think you would be getting... All right, okay, the light's about to turn. Let's give it a shot. Ready? All right, let's give it... Well, that Lexus RCF or whatever that was next to us is just totally gone. Well, I mean, I had to let off, but he's gonna fly by. Or whatever that was, RC3. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, actually, for some reason, the light did not come on.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
This is weird, but I could feel that it went.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I felt the shifts. It works like it has launch control. I'm thinking, what could be the reason?
Because what I know is that it's supposed to throw the light on. It's
supposed to say, it's supposed to say, like right here, it's supposed to light up and be like, because the i4 M50 did that. It said launch control active.
Huh.
Because I mean, I'm doing everything I do in my car. Transmission and Sport Plus, Mode Sport Plus. I'm sorry, transmission and Sport, Car and Sport Plus, traction, this mode.
Maybe check in the sport settings, because I'm on
check.
Sport Individual usually.
Oh, are you an
so
individual?
It could be
that.
even,
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's check. Oh yeah. Okay. I see. Yes, you are in Sport Individual. Yeah. Oh, that's why. Okay. Now actually, I see. That's what the reason is. Okay. I see. That's what the reason is. Okay. Well, let's give it one more shot. See if that changes anything. It could also be, I don't know. There could be some more factors, because like I've seen that personally, like on a 330i, some of them have launch control active, some of them don't. Which is really weird, because they were both sport packaged cars, not M Sport models, but just the sport trim, regular sport trim. One of them did have the flag, one of them did not have the flag. Same years, almost the same miles, like 3,000 miles. Maybe it's because one came with a sport transmission setting. Maybe I don't know, because The only time it will light up is if you have the sport transmission option. And it also comes with
one thing I did hear. Oh, and this was, I don't know if it's necessarily for this car, but you have to have driven a certain amount.
Oh, that's
of
not
miles
true. That is not true. When I got my car,
with the car on.
My
no,
car,
but I mean like with the car like running, like it has to have ran for a certain amount of miles.
No,
in your trip.
No, not true. Because when I got my car, it had 40 miles on the odometer, brand new, and 2 miles down after it warmed up, I used launch control, and it.
Really?
Yeah, and it showed up, lighted up, and just went for full mode.
Yeah,
and,
I don't know that.
And they say, oh, you need a braking period. I mean, I feel like it's more of a myth now because if, you know, you got to be nice to your car, but you can definitely push it, because if you don't push it, it actually makes it worse, because imagine not working out at the gym for like 2 months. Okay, let's see if that happens. Ready?
Yep.
The launch control act. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my god!
shit.
Oh my god!
We'll have to bleep that out.
Oh my
But
god!
What?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
This is different.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It made me dizzy right now.
Dude, that surprised me.
This is day and night
so
compared to the other one.
Much.
Yeah, it's day and night compared to the one that we did there.
What an awesome reaction! Like,
oh my
such a natural
god,
reaction, because like that's gonna be
60
a great clickbait. Like right in the beginning, that's gonna be the intro.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
That's insane.
Okay, we should go back and try with Draggy, see what we get, because
let's do it.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Go. Come somewhere closer here because it's a busier area.
Okay, let's find a road where it's not busy so we can safely do it. All right, let's get back on. All right, I'm gonna change my all right, let's merge. I'm gonna change my camera mode. We're gonna go from the GoPro to the regular camera. That way we'll see more of the cabin.
Okay.
Just tell me where to go. Let's put on that map again. I want to catch the angle with a nice map. Yeah, it's like a home theater. It's like you're watching this big 70-inch.
The way it has a horizon too. Like,
yeah, the horizon.
The way everything just fades in. Oh,
it's beautiful. This is the most gorgeous infotainment I've ever seen. When they say, "Oh, like look at Tesla, look at all these other brands." Oh man, I don't know. You can't get any better than this.
Yeah, I think I would rather have this than a massive iPad.
Yeah, you don't want an iPad, because here, this is all driver focused.
Yeah, exactly.
Because in the Tesla, you just get this one screen and enjoy. But the nice thing about BMW is you also get the build quality. Not just the screen, you get the build quality. You get the sound, you get the pops and bangs. I mean, if you want to go really crazy plaid fast, well, you just get an M3, you pay, what, $1,500 to tune it, put on, downpipe, and you're pretty much touching the 9-second territory, so, and you're saving almost twice the money.
Yeah, those 58s do really well, actually.
S58 is a beast, yeah. B58, S58, I mean, you take any BMW engine right now, it's a beast. I really want to try the X6 M50i, see how that is. Because I've driven the older 50s, but not the newer 50s.
Those are the ones with the down-tuned S.
Yes.
What is it?
Yes. The S. No, it's the N62. The new ones have the S62, I think.
It's the down-tuned M5 engine, right?
It's the down-tuned M5 engine. Yep.
Twin turbo V8.
Yes, 4.4 liter. Yep, that's actually what my 2005 X5 had. The base of that engine.
Wow.
It was also the N62 that my X5 had. And at 224,000 miles, she was running perfectly. Not a single concern. There's a Plaid owner probably. I saw a Model X Plaid today, or Plaid. How do you say it correctly?
Plaid.
Plaid.
I think so.
And he was so obsessed with having a Plaid. He had Plaid stickers all over the car and a 1020 horsepower license plate. Like, bro, like, I know you want to stand out, but maybe you should have gotten a car that actually stands out instead of putting, you know, all these things on your car so people can at least. And there's a second one like that. Everyone has one.
Seriously.
And then, you know, your range limited. We're not even talking about the build quality, because my friend has a Model Y, the new one, and the build quality, the gaps don't match, the panels don't match. Like, it's not something that you want to pay that much money for, in my opinion. I'm sure there are people who will disagree with me and try to say I'm wrong, but that's just my opinion, and I'll stick to it. So,
I'm trying to think of a good.
Yeah, let's think of a good straightaway.
Speaking of M3s, right there.
Is that an M3? That is an M3. You are right. That's actually an M3. Yeah. But in comfort mode, this car is so hushed and so subtle.
Very tame.
So tame, but you don't hear the pops and bangs.
No.
All right. Well, once we find a safe closed course, we're gonna do some 0 to 60, maybe get the 1/8 quarter mile, whatever safely we can, and see what Draggy says.
Off to Mexico.
Yep, off to Mexico.
30